air breathers.
And welcome back
To another fabulous
episode of All My Favorite People Are Dead. They are deceased.
They are no more.
They will not be coming back because it's a one-way ticket.
That's true.
You know, that's it. There you go.
Yep.
So that's why you gotta make the best while you're still on this side of the dirt.
You gotta be jolly and shit while you can.
There you go. Thank you, Santa. Yeah. Are you jolly?
I'm trying.
I'm not
trying
jolly.
so hard
Yeah.
to be jolly. It is really fucking hard this year.
I'm right this week. I'm more like all oi and no joy. I'm just like freaking exhausted.
I almost had coffee come out my
I
nose.
would love to see coffee come out.
No, you don't want to see that.
That would be funny. I'm just hanging. I think I've already had too much festivities. It's all good and it's all fun.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm ready now for I don't know, Arbor Day or something else. I'm ready to move on.
Arbor Day. Okay.
I don't even know when that is, but that sounds a lot more low key. Okay. No, it's been good because we're doing all the holiday stuff right now, and it's good because nobody's seen each other, with COVID and everything.
Right.
It is nice to get back in black, and it really is
Yeah.
to celebrate everything, celebrate the light and the darkness.
I'm making some holiday cookies for my coworkers.
Okay.
I like to make the sugar cookies and little frosting.
So you're a good
decorate
baker,
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I like to bake.
Yeah.
Normally I make my homemade peanut butter cups too.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, you made those last year for me.
Oh, I made them for you last year?
You're darn right you did.
I gotta make them again.
Okay.
I'll make you some.
I wouldn't talk you out of it, but it's not like you have nothing
You
else
like
to
them?
do.
Yeah.
The peanut butter, the round one?
You like
They were delicious. What are you talking
good.
about?
All right. I'll make them again.
Okay.
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 I wasn't sure who, I'm never sure who I make them for and who I don't. I'm like, who's expecting my
I expect
peanut butter
nothing.
cup? Oh.
I'm very grateful, but I expect nothing.
Well, one of my coworkers is like, you making your peanut butter cups again?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I should do that, huh?
Yeah, Jewish women don't bake like that. We make latkes. We fry up latkes. It's like a potato pancake.
Hey, anything with potato.
So I've
I'm
expanded from potato latkes to sweet potato latkes.
Cool. Good.
To zucchini latkes I made one year.
I love zucchini.
Vegetables are your friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we've done that. That's it. We fry shit up in oil, and there we go.
Little sour cream.
Little sour cream or applesauce. That's how
Yeah,
we roll.
applesauce,
That's pretty
yeah.
much it. But not cookies. We don't go crazy with cookies.
Oh, do you want some cookies?
No, thank you. My mouth says yes, and my tushy says
Oh,
no.
yeah,
No, lay off the cookies and the peanut butter woman.
All right.
So today, let's do a modern obit. Unfortunately, they're dropping
Oh,
like flies.
shit. Time for a modern-day obit.
Okay.
Who
Talk
we
about
got?
one of my faves, Norman Milton Lear. Norman Lear.
Yeah.
Just passed away on December 5. 101. We should all be 101.
Hey, that's a good run.
101. He was
not
born
bad.
July 27th of 22. 101, American screenwriter and producer. He produced, wrote, created, and developed over 100 shows.
Damn.
Known for creating and producing popular shows in the 70s. Boy, the Franklin Miller play songs that made the hit parade. Yeah, don't get me started. Guys like us, we had it made. Oh, Archie! I do voices.
That's really good.
Thank you.
That's very good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
G.R. Old LaSalle ran great. Took me 10 years to figure out what that lyric was.
That was good.
Sanford and Son, One Day at a Time, The Jeffersons, Good Times. Just really progressive stuff. If you think about Archie and Edith, he was dealing with racism. He was dealing with a lot of issues.
Yeah.
There was a show, it was a spin-off of it called Maude.
Right, yep.
B. Arthur.
B. Arthur. Love B.
Now,
Arthur.
I loved her too, and that show dealt with topics like abortion before Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
So these shows were cutting edge, head and shoulders above what was going on, really ahead of his time.
He was making people think and laugh at the same time.
Exactly, which I hope this show does.
Right?
He received many awards, including 6 Primetime Emmys, 2 Peabody Awards, the National Medal of Arts in 99, the Kennedy Honors in 17, the Golden Globe Carol Burnett Award in 21, and was in the Television Academy Hall of Fame.
Not bad.
He was, just to mention a few. He was known for his political activism and funding in the liberal and progressive causes and politicians. He revolutionized modern comedies with daring and popular sitcoms.
He did.
He dealt with such controversial topics. You know, and I just thought it was, I remember watching these shows and thinking, you know, wow. And even now, I mean, you could watch stuff like that now and still be amazed. And the more things change, the more they stay the same. I mean, if you turn on that episode of Maude, you know, having an abortion, that must have been, you know, early.
Yeah.
Put it on now, it's still relatable.
Sure it is. Well, the way we're kind of going backwards.
Oh my God, don't get me started. Yeah. But you know, for somebody like Maude to deal with issues like that. Oh, God bless you, darling.
Excuse me. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I'm allergic to your cats.
Oh, yeah, that would be the day. That would be a sad day for all of us.
I would never be able to hang out here ever again.
No, you'd have to take pills or I'd shave the cat.
We'll
have to watch the kitties. Shannon's coming over.
I'm good. We're okay.
So that's that. So now let's get into our non-modern obit.
Okay.
You know, we talk a lot about serial killers and crazy people, and the other time we talked about normal people like Fred Rogers, and yeah. So I want to talk about sports legends who sacrificed for the greater good.
So athletic people.
Athletic, and this is another feel-good story.
Another all right,
I'm ready. This is going to make you feel good. Okay.
Good. Fabulous.
According to Webster, sacrifice means to give up something that is valuable to you in order to help another person.
Not a lot of that going on these days.
No, there should be, but there was.
Okay.
So I want to start with the Boston Bruins Kraut line.
The Kraut line?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a trio of Boston Bruins hockey players.
Okay, I thought it was actually a line of people waiting for sauerkraut at the
well, that's true. Okay. There's the Kraut line, the relish line, the mustard line. Right. Yeah, this is different, though.
Sorry.
It's funny. Now you're making me hungry.
I'm sorry.
We gotta go out for hot dogs.
Okay.
I'll make you a veggie dog. I know you love those. Yeah, I know.
Okay, sorry.
So the Kraut line was a trio of Boston Bruins hockey players who played on the NHL forward line. There was center Milt Schmidt, left wing Woody Dumont, and right winger Bobby Bauer.
Okay.
Now, the name was devised by Albert Ledoux, who was a player for the Montreal Canadiens, while the trio were playing for Boston Farm Club in '36. They were initially called the Sauerkraut Line, but the nickname was later shortened to the Kraut Line.
Okay.
It referenced the German descent of these three players. The three of them grew up in Kitchener, Ohio, where they played for the Kitchener Green Shirts.
Okay, so they're not actually from Germany. They're just
descent.
Okay.
Yeah. They're Canadians.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
The trio played almost 1,900 NHL games with the Boston Bruins and put their careers on hold during World War II to serve in the Royal Canadian Air Force.
Oh, okay.
I'll repeat that. They put their professional hockey careers on hold to serve their country during the war.
I mean, hey, that's
right.
Awesome.
I mean,
yeah.
Talk about noble.
Yeah.
The Kraut line played their last game before leaving for war service on February 10th of 42. The line scored 11 points in an 8-1 victory over the Montreal Canadiens, and in a very classy gesture, the heads carried them off the ice. Huh. They were one of the most dominant lines of any era, having finished first, second, and third in scoring during the 39-40 season, a feat repeated only twice by the 44-45 punch line and then again the 49-50 production line. All three members of the Kraut line are inductees into the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
All three members have unfortunately since passed away. Bauer died September of 1964 at only 48. Dumont died October of 2001 at 84, while Schmidt lived until the age of 98, passing away in 2017.
Well, good for them. So
I just thought the Kraut line, I mean, how many people would give up their professional career, something like that, where, to go serve your country?
Yeah.
I just, the Kraut line.
So did they, really see action?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah. The Royal Canadian Air Force, but then they came back and... I thought it was honorable mention.
At least they didn't, die.
No, they didn't die in the war. No, yeah. but okay. So, while we're on the topic, I want to talk about Moe Berg.
Moe Berg.
Morris Berg was born March 2nd, 1902 in New York City, passed away May 29th of 72. He was an American professional baseball catcher and a coach for Major League Baseball.
Okay.
Who later served as a spy for the Office of Strategic Services during World War II.
Oh.
You're going to love this.
Okay.
Although he played 15 seasons with the major leagues, almost entirely for 4 American League teams, Berg was never more than an average player, better known as the brainiest guy in baseball, according to Casey Stengel.
Okay.
Casey also described Berg as the strangest man ever to play baseball.
Why is that?
Because he was strange, I'll tell you. He was strange, in a good way.
Okay.
He had a lifetime average of 243, 241 hits, 206 ribbies. He played, like I said, for 6 teams for 15 years. His parents came to America from the Ukraine to escape an environment described as, oppressive to Jewish people.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah, surprise. He lived in Harlem near the Polo Grounds, and growing up, he assimilated into life in New York City, often passing himself off as a Christian so he could participate in local baseball leagues.
Okay.
He played under the alias Runt Wolf in high school. Mo was described as easily adaptable to situations. Now, that would prove to be an asset later in life for him. He's like a chameleon. He could adapt very easily to different things. Okay. He excelled in academics. He had an affinity for languages. He spoke 7 fluently, including French, Italian, and German, which all of these things would help him later in life.
Sure.
Graduate of Princeton and Columbia Law School. He regularly read 10 newspapers a day. His reputation as an intellectual was fueled by his successful appearance as a contestant on the radio quiz show Information Please, in which he answered questions about the etymology of words and names from the Greek and Latin, historical events in Europe and the Far East, okay? And brainiac, right? Really smart guy, catcher, okay, for Major League Baseball. He played for baseball in NYU and Princeton before being drafted to Brooklyn Dodgers. Now, after a stint as a Red Sox baseball coach, he was offered a job by Nelson Rockefeller for the Office of Intra-American Affairs. This allowed him to travel and observe many cultures in South and Central America. He was then recruited as an officer in the Office of Strategic Events, which is the forerunner of the CIA. How a catcher becomes a spy? That he was, according to what I've read, he was recruited. They liked him. They figured, well, he's athletic. He speaks languages. Mm-hmm. He's smart. Yeah. He thinks on his feet. Perfect candidate.
I mean...
And he's a baseball player.
Sounds like some 007 stuff to me.
Right. It does, right? Okay. As a spy working for the government of the U.S., Berg traveled to Yugoslavia to gather information on resistance groups, which the U.S. government was considering supporting. He was sent on a mission to Italy, where he interviewed various physicists concerning the German nuclear weapons program. After the war, Berg was occasionally employed by the Office of Strategic Services successor, the CIA. Little group I'm sure you've heard of. Not the cooking people, the other CIA.
Right, yeah.
Okay, just in case you got confused. He was sent to Zurich, Switzerland, to assassinate a German scientist, Werner Heisenberg.
Oh, shit.
Who was known to be working on was thought to be known to be working on a German atom bomb.
Oh.
So Mo goes and attends a lecture given by the scientist in 1944, right? And then he determines that, well, this German guy wasn't even close enough to securing a bomb, and ultimately the assassination won't be necessary.
So he goes and he listens. He's like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, this guy's not up to it.
There's no point in killing him.
He stalks him, and he stalks him, and he goes, yeah, no worry, I'm not going to kill him. If I thought he was dangerous and he was working on this, I would have shot, I would have put a cap in his ass. But I'm not. We're not. He's fine. He's good. We're not going to do it.
That's funny.
In Japan, Mo apparently, he bluffs his way to the roof of a hospital, which gives him a vantage point to important sites of Tokyo. And then he's able to capture those sites on 8mm movie cameras.
Whoa.
Okay? He's able to take images of the harbor and industrial sections, plus munitions factories. Okay, there you go.
He's doing it all.
He's got it going on.
Nice.
Berg resigned from the OSS after the war in January of 1946. For the next 20 years, Berg had no real job. He lived off friends and relatives who put up with him because of his charisma. Mm-hmm. When they asked what he did for a living, he would often put his finger to his lips and go, shh, giving them the impression he was still a spy.
Oh.
What you doing, Mo? Alrighty.
Sounds like a real eccentric.
He was, I guess, from what it looks like to me too. He received many requests to write his memoirs, but turned them down.
Right? You can't tell your secrets.
Yeah, there you go. If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Yeah.
He almost began work on them in 1960, but quit after the co-writer assigned to work with him confused him with Mo Howard of the Three Stooges.
What?
Yep. What? No, wrong Mo. No, wrong Mo.
How do you confuse? I don't. Wow.
His name is Mo. There you go. All Moes look alike in the dark. I don't know.
That's weird.
So Moe Berg dies on May 29th, 1972 at the age of 70 from injuries sustained in a fall at home. A nurse at the New Jersey hospital where he died recalled his final words as, "How'd the Mets do today?" So
that's all he cared about.
That's all he cared. Well, they won today, Mo, and that was it.
Okay.
So after the war, the OSS was disbanded. So Moe Berg was awarded the Medal of Freedom, the highest honor given to a civilian during wartime from President Harry Truman for his service.
Oh, nice.
He declines to accept the award without any public explanation. No, thank you.
Huh. Maybe he didn't like Truman?
Who knows? Don't throw bouquets at me? I don't know. The citation read, Mr. Morris Berg, United States civilian, rendered exceptionally meritorious, he got merit, service of high value to the war effort from April 44 to January 46. In a position of responsibility in the European theater, he exhibited analytical abilities and a keen planning mind. He inspired both respect and constant high level of endeavor on the part of his subordinates, which enabled his section to produce studies and analysis vital to the mounting of American operations.
That's a mouthful.
You think?
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
But he didn't want it.
No, he wasn't, no thank you, no explanation. After his death, his sister Ethel requested and accepted the award on his behalf, later donating it to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's cool. That's a nice thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
In 96, Berg was inducted into the National Jewish Sports Hall of Fame.
Oh.
In 2000, he was inducted into the baseball's Shrine of the Eternals. He is the only baseball card on display at the headquarters of the CIA.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, good for him.
By his request, his remains were cremated and spread over Mount Scopus in Jerusalem, in Israel. He was never married. He never had kids. There was a Nicholas Dorf's biography of him called The Catcher Was a Spy, The Mysterious Life of Moe Berg, which was turned into a film.
Oh, okay.
Which I just actually rented. Paul Rudd plays him. It premiered at the 2018 Sundance Film Festival. So we just watched the movie, The Catcher Was a Spy. It focused basically just on one small part of his life where, it wasn't one of those back and forth talking about his childhood. It focused on some of these things. I think they take liberties with certain things when it goes from a book, from real life to a book, from a book to a film.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was a little different. I was surprised I never heard of it until I did the research on this.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Rudd, Paul Giamatti. I mean, it was a good kid. Yeah. It was okay. I rent everything from the library because I don't, pay for streaming. But that's me.
Yeah.
But fascinating story.
Yeah.
Of a Jewish baseball player becoming a spy, again, serving his country.
I like it.
Like the, the Kraut line.
Sounds good. All right.
I got one more here.
You got one more. All right.
Okay, wasn't a spy. He was another baseball player.
Okay.
Roberto Clemente.
Okay.
Roberto Enrique Clemente. August 1834 to December 31st of 72, born in Puerto Rico. He was a Puerto Rican professional baseball player who played 18 sessions in Major League Baseball for the Pittsburgh Pirates, primarily as a right fielder.
Okay.
We'll get into his sudden death. His early and sudden death, the National Baseball Hall of Fame changed its rules so that a player who has been dead for at least 6 months could be eligible for entry.
Just for him?
Well, they changed the rule for him.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In 73, Clemente was posthumously inducted, becoming the first Caribbean and the first Latin American player to be honored in the Hall of Fame. He played for the Pirates from 55 to 72. He was a 4-time batting champ with a .317 lifetime batting average, 1305 ribbies and 3,000 hits. He was the MVP of the 71 World Series. He helped the Pirates win 2 World Series in 60 and again 71. He won 12 Gold Glove Awards and shares the record of most won among outfielders with Willie Mays.
Sounds like a pretty badass player.
He really was. He was a badass guy.
Oh.
Yeah, in a good way.
Okay.
Clemente was an all-star for 13 seasons, selected to 15 all-star games. He won the National League MVP award in 66 and was named the National League Player of the Month award 3 times, May of 60, May of 67, July of 69. He led the Pirates to 2 World Series titles, being named World Series MVP in 71. Clemente spent his entire career contributing time and resources to Latin American countries. Mm-hmm. He got his 3,000th hit in September of 72 against the New York Mets in what would be his final season. By the fall of 72, Clemente was at the peak of his profession, and he was wildly popular and wildly successful. He got married November 14th, 1964, to Vera Zabala in San Fernando Church in Carolina. The couple had 3 children.
Okay.
All right. So, at 38, which is pretty old for a professional athlete, he could have retired. Mm-hmm. He could have led a nice, quiet little life. But in December of 72, Nicaragua suffered a devastating earthquake.
Okay.
The people were in desperate need of food and medical care and supplies. After arranging 3 different shipments of supplies, all of which were stolen by the Somoza government. Yeah. Roberto arranged to not only have the provisions flown to Nicaragua, but to personally be on the plane to distribute the supplies to those who needed it.
Okay.
He decided to accompany the 4th relief flight, hoping that his presence would ensure that aid would be delivered to the survivors of the earthquake.
So he's thinking his celebrity is going to...
Right. Yeah. He's going to help. He sends 3 of them there. They're all intercepted by the government. The people aren't getting it. He's like, screw it. Yeah. Oh. I'll go myself. And I'll make sure. Yeah, 3 times, right? So he goes.
Okay.
The plane was 4,200 pounds overweight.
Ooh.
The pilot decided to take off anyway.
Oh.
The plane crashed shortly after takeoff due to engine trouble on New Year's Eve of 1972.
Oh, no.
The plane had a history for mechanical problems and it was understaffed. Roberto Clemente died trying to help people in need.
Oh.
His body and 3 others that were also on the 4-engine plane were never recovered.
Oh, did it go? It crashed over water?
Never found. They never found him. 3 other guys. The plane was heavy. They were understaffed. He's trying to do the right thing to supply relief and died in the crash.
Fuck.
So, Montreal Expos pitcher Tom Walker, then playing Winter League ball in Puerto Rico, helped him load the plane. Because Clemente wanted Walker, who was single, to go and enjoy New Year's Eve, Clemente told him, don't come on the flight with me. You go. Wow. Yeah, one of those stories, right? Oh. Yeah, gives you the shivers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. A few hours later, Walker returned to his condo and discovered that the plane carrying Clemente had crashed.
Fuck.
March 20th, 73, the Baseball Writers Association of America had a special election for the Baseball Hall of Fame. They voted to waive the waiting period for Clemente due to the circumstance of his death and posthumously, like I said, elected him into the Hall of Fame, giving him 393 out of 420 available votes, which is 92% of the vote.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Clemente's number 21 was retired by the Pittsburgh Pirates on April 6, 1973, a few months after his election into the Hall of Fame. He was named to Major League Baseball's Latino Legends team in 2005. This self-sacrifice speaks loudly as to the type of person he was. So much more than any athletic accolades, which were obviously secondary to a man that was not only an exceptional ball player, but also a better human being.
Yeah.
Sacrifice is an achievement to be admired. I mean, what would you give up? Think about it. Not for fame or fortune or glory, but for country or for other people. Think about what you would give up. These brave, talented men gave all of themselves for the greater good.
Yeah.
So, for country, for freedom, to help other people, that's what these men sacrificed. And I thought their story needed to be told.
Well, that's a great story.
Yeah. Sports heroes that, they had everything.
They went above and beyond.
Above and beyond, not looking for fame, not looking for glory, looking to genuinely help.
Yeah.
And serve and sacrifice.
Oh.
So.
Well, it's a nice mix there. You got some wartime stuff and then some disaster stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's
nice.
There's
plenty of schools named after him, the Clemente School, and, just trying to do the right thing. Whether you put your career on hold or you spy for your country or you get in a plane that's short-staffed trying to do the right thing.
Those are people on a different level than me.
So there you go. Sacrifice, people. Think about it. What would you give up? You think about it, breathers.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, well, if we were in a position of fame and glory, you never know what you would give up, right?
Yeah, I don't have fame or glory.
Right.
Or money, really. So.
Right. But if we did, we were like rich and famous.
And I never really had any desire to serve in the military.
Yeah.
It takes a certain type of person. It's not me.
Oh, it takes a certain person to give up your professional career and, go fight or, load up and go on a plane or, become a spy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be a good spy.
I'd be like one of those people who's like, has my little bottle of poison.
Yeah.
Puts it in the cup, then tastes it, and then dies.
Right. Well, let me see if this really works.
Yes, this works. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd be a spy. I don't know. I don't think it would work.
I talk too much. I can't.
Yeah, me too. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm a bad liar too. Yeah. I can't remember shit. So how would I remember what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is not Sue. My name is Joan. Yeah, my name is Joan. Wait, no, it's Sue. Wait. What did I say my name was? Wait, where am I from? Sweden. What? Yeah. Picture that? I'd be like, Durka. I don't know what I'm saying half the time anyway, so, anyway.
No, you do know what you're saying. You did a good job.
Durka, thank you.
All right.
That's all we got.
That's it. All right.
Well, thank you, breathers, for listening. If there's any feedback, we love your feedback. You could reach us at...
Oh, wait, you wanted a response there?
Yeah, that was I'm pointing to you. Famous Dead People? What's our email?
What is our email?
I don't know. Favorite Dead People? Something.
Shit, you put me on the
spot. I can't remember it. This is where I'm going. If I remembered, I wouldn't need you.
This is,
what the hell?
Well, we have a Facebook page.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, so you can find us on Facebook, Favorite Dead Podcast.
And anyway, if you found us, you already know how to get to a podcast.
Right, yeah, you already know that.
What's our email?
Our email is favoritedeadpodcast.
Yeah, something like that.
At gmail.com.
That's what I said.
Favorite Dead Podcast.
And you can reach us. We want to know what you think. We already know. Well, I don't know what I think. I don't even know what I think, much less what you think.
But
that's where we are. Let us know what you think. If you want us to do somebody and...
Yeah, you got some dead people you want us to talk about, we'll do it.
Yeah, or you plan on making some dead people that you want us to talk about, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a different podcast.
That's a different...
All righty. Putting it out there.
Okay.
Well, breathers.
Thank you for listening
to another fabulous, informative episode of All My Favorite People Are Dead. See ya.
Bye, breathers.
Well, it doesn't really matter, we all end up in the grave. All my favorite people are dead. All my favorite people are dead. I'm saying all my